This is from Flexi J Anime, but they DM'd me, asked me for my support on reacting to this video, and I'm always down to react to anybody who shoots me a DM. I don't mind at all. But apparently they had an issue with Twitch. I don't know any of the context of this situation, but hopefully we can kind of understand what's going on and see what was the debacle between this streamer and Twitch. I heard this was quite serious, but let's get into it here.
Hey guys, little update today. I figured that it's been 5 months since I posted this video, and I really thought that you guys deserved an update on the situation. I have gotten a lot of questions recently. Some people still wondering if the situation has been resolved. Most of my community does know.
I'm assuming if it comes to an issue with Twitch, if it was resolved, I'm gonna go ahead and guess probably not.
The people who join my Twitch streams weekly and the people who are part of my Discord community. But I wanted to make sure I did a video here as well, just because I think it's worth making a video about. I want to tell you what happened to me and where I am now compared to where I was at the beginning of this year.
Side note, Flexi, I don't know you, but I'm gonna give you some unsolicited advice. I think your background is great, but let's get rid of the Funko Pops. Because right now your background is exuding a lot of aura, but the Funko Pops really detract from that. So let's just take those out of here, throw them in the bin where all Funko Pops belong, and yeah, then we'll be a lot better off.
Recording this video at the beginning of June, 5 months ago, at the beginning of this year, Twitch completely locked me out of my account. If you want the full details and a very upset Flexi, go check out that video. This is an update on the situation. But basically I was locked out, I was hacked, there was fraud done on my account, and Twitch was doing nothing at all to help out the creator,
yeah,
to
like
listen
Twitch
to me and say that I was actually hacked and I didn't do anything. And that
I want to remind you guys that Twitch banned me for a week and then said they reduced my ban duration by a week. So now I'm only banned a week when I was only banned a week, which means they took my 7-day ban, extended it to 14, and then reduced it back down to 7 and thought they did something. I want to remind you guys that Twitch unbans, won't unban people on the weekends. I want to remind you guys that it takes you about 72 hours to get into a moderation call with a moderator of Twitch. It takes you about 10 seconds to get in contact with kick moderation. Yep. Good news is YouTube doesn't have any problems, so you never have issues. It's very easy.
that someone did
Unless it comes down to copyright, which is a fucking nightmare.
something in my account. It took me over a month to get my account back because I was talking to robots, like AI, or a wall, and I was never able to find a person. So it was a very stressful time. Finally got my account back, started streaming again. And grant you, this was right after I did my Naruto Pain Arc event over on Twitch in December. Then, right before my payout happened for the month of December, I was locked out of my account. So my last payout on Twitch was in the middle of November. So many people showed up and supported all through December. And then right before I was able to receive that income and support from all of you, lost my account, no communication. Twitch kept telling me that everyone was on holiday and to basically fuck off. And then I struggled all through January to try and get in contact with someone.
Yeah, so we're on break. We're on weekends. So, yeah, you don't matter right now. Sorry. Yeah, well, so just go ahead and take a break too. Oh, you're not getting any money? Oh, well, we are. That's all that matters.
And solve it. Finally got my account back in
I'm pretty sure Twitch staff are on vacation more than they actually work.
February, began to stream again, was equally very happy to be back and to hang out with everyone again because I love hanging out with all of you. It's so much fun, but at the same time, I was terrified that it could happen again at any minute because I didn't know who did that to me in my account, how that happened. Twitch was giving me no information. They just randomly opened my account back up. So I began streaming again because you guys are so amazing as a community. You continued to support me through February, March, April. But what I was struggling with, and this is bringing me anxiety talking about, I don't like this. I like keeping it positive. I deal with this stuff kind of in the back, behind the scenes. This is something I don't like my community knowing about, but it was actually affecting my community and it was making me incredibly angry. What was happening is that when I got my account back, I was not receiving payouts. It was saying I was not qualified. So then I was like, well, then where the fuck is all of that money going? All of the support that all of you were showing me, all of the subs, everything. Where is that money going? Because I wasn't receiving it. I continued to reach out every single week this entire fucking year. Every single week. I had to open up ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket. Hey, I'm not receiving my funds. You are literally taking money from my community and your content creators what can I do to fix this? Is it because of my new address? Is there a setting that I need to change? Because after I got my account back from being hacked, I had not received anything. So this is now not receiving any funds since November of last year, November 13th. So December, January, February, March, April, no funds. And I kept streaming, but it made me want to stop. It just made me want to give up. Why do this if they're stealing? Twitch was stealing from me, stealing from you. All of these incredible people that show up to my streams and support me. We have fun together. We watch anime together. I do unboxings as well. And we just...
Yeah, this reminds me when they turned off all revenue on my channel, but then we're still blasting y'all with 6 to 7 minutes of ads every hour, collecting 100% of revenue. Or how they take 50% of creators' revenue from subs. It's fucking ridiculous.
Just hang out and have a great time. And there was a certain point in like March and April where someone would gift subs. Inside, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to receive that money. It's probably going straight to Twitch because they're stealing. They're taking. Like, I was...
Oh, they were taking her money to go on vacation. Oh, okay. It makes perfect sense.
Trying to figure this out behind the scenes. I ended up talking about it in my Discord to the main group of people who usually show up. I told my mods about it. I told a lot of people about it. I mean, this whole event made me go on to X, onto Twitter, make an account to try and reach out to Twitch personally and to fix all of this. I had content creators also reach out and reshare things on X. Shout out to Nick who helped me do that. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on X, please do, because apparently with situations like this, the more clout you have, the more that they'll listen to you. And I was trying to stay away from that app forever, but I had to do it in order to try and get their attention. Please follow me over there in case anything happens again so that we can rally. But it was incredibly stressful. And I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. They told me to try the on.
Yeah, I'll be real. The amount more that corporations and companies listen to me now that I'm more clouded on Twitter is fucking night and day. It's outrageous. They care about Twitter so fucking much. It's insane. Besides Japanese and Chinese companies, they don't fucking care. They already love me because I'm the gotcha guy. I'm the fuck guy. I'm the American that makes them lots of money. But American companies, man, they really love Twitter clout.
Onboarding process again. I did that. And then they said, oh, because you did the onboarding process again and you changed your payment type towards the end of the month, you have to wait a whole nother month now to see if it works. So then I was like, well, what the fuck? Now I had to wait like a whole nother month, streaming, receiving gifts from all of you, not knowing if I was going to get any of it. It kind of sucked the joy out of my experience streaming. I felt horrible. They would close my ticket. I'd immediately reopen a new ticket the same day, explaining all over again. I had so many photos that I sent them to. I even began to say, look, if you don't fix this, I'm going to have to seek legal actions. I'm going to leave the platform. You are stealing. You are stealing from my community. And they would say,
I don't know how they're justifying not paying someone for 7 fucking months. I have never heard any story like this before.
That they couldn't release certain payouts if there was fraudulent activity within that month. So then I was like, well, can you look at the details, take out the fraudulent activity, whatever the hell happened, and allow me to receive everything else that happened that month, all of the other funds? What gives you the right to just take everything? Apparently, they actually do reserve the right to withhold payouts if there's fraudulent activity. So if you're a creator and if you have an issue, if you're pushed out of your account, banned, if there's fraudulent activity, if someone hacks you, Twitch has the right to keep the money you earned from all of the hours that you spent streaming on their platform. It makes me sick to talk about, and that's why I think it's taken me this long to make this video, because it's disgusting. And I feel like at this point, there's no good options out there for streamers, for us to just hang out and have a good time. There's pros and cons almost everywhere with every platform, but Twitch is more and more becoming something that I don't want to be a part of, and I don't feel supported, and it's scary because I feel like any day it can happen again, and they're not going to care. So I began to seek legal actions because I was done. It's not the fact that I wasn't getting paid, I just want you to know that, because Twitch is not the main source of my income, but it is a good chunk of it. That's not what made me mad. What made me fucking furious was the fact that they were taking advantage of my community's kindness. They were stealing from my community that I have built, I've fostered. We have such a fun time together. I feel like you guys trust me to a certain extent with certain things. I hang out in my Discord all the time. I love chatting in Twitch and live streams with all of you.
Yeah, I would have just sued them for the money. Yeah, like the community things, like, that's great. But like, if somebody's taking my fucking money, yeah, I'm just gonna sue them. Like, why wouldn't I? But this is also a great reason, I guess.
you. So I felt
But I don't let people fuck with my money. Absolutely not.
anger on behalf of my community and the fact that they were withholding the funds and that people who were trying to support a creator, the creator wasn't receiving any of it. Zero. And so I just thought it was really disgusting. I was literally on the verge of seeking legal actions. I was in contact with someone. You won't believe, and this timing is so weird. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But April 28th, I received out of fucking nowhere a lump sum payout of apparently everything that they had owed me since December. The same day that I was about to seek legal actions, I was like, I'm done. I'm so done fucking around with this. I guess I have to do this. I guess this is how they're gonna maybe pay attention. Nope. The same exact day, I got a lump sum of every single month since April 28th when that happened. And I opened up my stats, I looked at the calendar, and I made sure that they paid me in full for every single month. And it was exactly what they owed me since December. So weird timing. And I said, okay, I'm gonna wait and see what happens and see if my account is now normal, and I will
It's probably because Dan finally finished gooning so he could pay attention and do his job again.
begin to receive monthly payouts. I received another payout in May. I should receive another one soon in June. Since I received the payment in May, I now feel a little more comfortable with the fact that, okay, my account seems to be back to normal, but that doesn't take the bitter taste out of my mouth of this entire experience. Man, and I even disabled ads. I was like, fuck you, Twitch. You're not taking any more money from me and my community. And they run so many ads. I was like, you know what? My community's not getting ads. I disabled ads as much as I can. I think they still run like
You have to run 30 seconds every hour.
one or something. You can't completely disable ads, unfortunately, on Twitch.
Yeah, once you're partnered, and this is why Asmongold didn't partner for so long, you have to run 30 seconds every hour, which is bullshit, but I mean, it's just fucking 30 seconds, who cares?
Twitch, but I disabled all of the ones I possibly could. So the income that I make on there
Oh, by the way, in case anybody's wondering, yeah, I already helped this person get on Kick. You're welcome.
is strictly from the support of my community. And also, to work around the system, I created a page on Stream Elements for tipping. So a lot of people, while I'm streaming, they just go straight to the tipping button and they'll tip me rather than gifting subs. Because when you gift subs, right now for me, I think, let me check. Yeah, my revenue split is 70-30 with Twitch. If you use the tipping system, I get like 99% of it. I think there is a small transaction fee. So I've been doing that.
My problem is, I just like getting subs and gifted subs. Direct donations make me feel guilty. Like, they're awesome. They're also like the best thing to get. But like, I just feel so guilty. I'm like, damn, bro, you spent $100 to do that shit. Like, gifted subs, at least people are getting something out of it. I just like never think I deserve donos. It's weird. It makes me feel odd.
To kind of also work around the fact that Twitch literally sucks ass. Disabled ads, made the tipping page. But yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am seeking other options for streaming. I started streaming on YouTube. It's been so much fun. It sucks because I can't react to anime over here on YouTube. That is strictly on Twitch. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I am seeking other options. And I wanted to bring this up especially because I see in the reaction community quite a lot of issues right now. People getting banned, people moving platforms because of all of the issues that they've experienced with Twitch. And I just wanted to update you guys on my amazing relationship with Twitch and how, yeah, I'm not having a good time over there on Twitch. I love.
Yeah, so I think this is the common sentiment of how a lot of people feel about Twitch, where we love we love what the platform used to be. We love the community on there and the community that we've built for our own separate channels. And it feels awful that we might have to, well, some people are feeling the need to abandon their communities that they've built up for years just so they can not get fucking scammed or treated like shit. Like, if everybody knows, if anybody has a want or a pretty valid reason to want to stop fucking quit streaming on fucking Twitch, it's me. No payment for 7 fucking months. That's outrageous. Like, there are people who live paycheck to paycheck on that shit. Like, that can make or break someone's whole fucking life, getting their entire money held upon and not given to you for any reason or no rhyme or reason. Now, obviously, I do believe that somebody needs money to go get a fucking job and go make it work. But it's definitely right to like feel unsecure in your current working environment. That's why I do like Kick, because you don't really have to rely on donos or subs. It's just as long as you put in the hours and you hit this amount of viewers, you'll know how much you're going to get every single time. And it's a very nice safety net for everybody who streams on this platform. But it's just another reason where Twitch is just constantly fucking up and doing scummy ass shit, and then it never sees the light of day, and then people forget about it and move on in a week or a day. And it sucks because there are certain streamers who are pushing the fucking top that are going to essentially weaponize anything they can against these people from speaking out about getting better rights for streamers and better treatment of the consumers, the viewers. No, we shouldn't have to pay $8 to get the same features that every other streaming site fucking has for free. You know? Like, no, streamers shouldn't be forced to run ads on their channel if they don't want to make money, because Twitch is insatiable with their lust for fucking greed, where they say, no, ads are fucking required. It is what it is. We're going to have to find a way to make it work, and things don't get better unless we keep voicing our concerns, and that's all we really can do, huh?